When many students begin writing a research thesis or dissertation, one phrase they often hear from supervisors is this: your study must make an original contribution. But what does that actually mean? Many people assume it means you must discover something completely new that nobody on earth has ever thought about before. But in reality, that is not always the case. In research, an original contribution simply means that your study adds something meaningful to existing knowledge in your field. It means your work helps the academic community understand a topic a little better, a little deeper, or from a slightly different perspective. There are actually several ways a study can make an original contribution. One common way is by studying a topic in a new context. For example, a concept that has already been researched in one country or environment might not yet have been examined in another setting. So by applying that same concept to a different population, location, or industry, your study can produce new insights that were not previously documented. Another way research becomes original is by using a different method or approach. Sometimes earlier studies relied on surveys, but your study might use interviews, experiments, or even mixed methods. By using a different research method, you may uncover findings that previous studies did not reveal. A third way to contribute original knowledge is by examining relationship between variables in a new way. For instance, previous studies may have examined two variables separately, but your research might explore how those variables interact together or how one influences another under certain conditions. Research can also be original when it updates existing knowledge. Some topics were studied many years ago and conditions may have changed. Even policies may have changed over time. By revisiting the same issue with more recent data, your research helps determine whether previous findings still hold true today. In addition, a study may make an original contribution by developing or refining a theoretical idea or a framework. This means your research helps clarify, expand, or improve how scholars understand a particular concept. So when supervisors say your research must make an original contribution, they are not asking you to reinvent an entire field of knowledge. No, rather they are asking you to add a meaningful piece to the larger puzzle of academic understanding. In simple terms, an original contribution means your research does something that previous studies have not done in exactly the same way. You might study a new population, use a new method, examine new relationships, update old findings, or refine existing theory. And when your research successfully does that, it becomes a valuable addition to the body of knowledge in your field.
See you next time, and bye.